It's only impossible until it's done. That's a quote that sits on my desk, and it's something a personal trainer said to me recently as I was getting in shape to climb Kilimanjaro. Something that did seem impossible at the time, and now is done. At the end of September, I reached the summit of Kilimanjaro. It's only impossible until it's done. Hi, I'm Barbara Edie, a best-selling author, writer, and editor, and my latest book is called Creating the Impossible: What It Takes to Bring Your Vision to Life. Do you have a dream that seems impossible? Or any dream that you'd love to create, but you just don't know how to do it? In writing this book and in talking to people, I found as soon as you ask them what they'd love to do, they immediately go into this, I don't know how to do it, or this sense of fear and powerlessness, that they don't have the money or the know-how or the resources to make it happen. So it really does seem impossible. Well, that's what this book is about. It's really the antidote to that powerlessness. In creating the impossible, through real-life stories, my own and visionary change makers around the world who I've interviewed, I show you that there is a set of principles and a path to creating the impossible. And once you apply those principles, then that way becomes apparent. The path unfolds without you having to know how it's going to unfold. So this book, Creating the Impossible, is really about embracing the mystery rather than the fear of what lies ahead. It's about embracing the unknown, not the known, not the knowledge, the experience that you already have, because that's just going to create what you've already created. When you want to create the impossible, the place of possibility is always in the unknown. And it's also about finding that higher wisdom that you have so that you will know just one step at a time without having to know the whole big picture about what to do next along the path from impossible to done. So in this book, I tell some of my own stories of impossible dreams that I've created. Not just climbing Kilimanjaro, that was a recent one, and it was a pretty impossible one. But I've also moved from careers in high-pressured healthcare to best-selling author. I have moved from living in a one-bedroom apartment to a 4,000 square foot house on a beautiful riverfront property. I have moved from Canada to the south of France, and lately I have moved to the West Coast and living by the ocean, which was another big dream of mine. So in this book, it's not just about creating big visions in the world, though I've interviewed many people who've done that. People who are changing lives in Africa and Haiti and India and Canada and the US. But it's also about creating dreams that are true for you. They don't have to change the world. They just have to change your world. And so that's what I want for you and for those who read this book, to create whatever it is that you think's impossible, but it's only impossible until it's done. And in this book, you'll find that path, you'll find that set of principles. It's like an inner navigational system that once you know what it is you want to create, you have your destination, you have your vision, it's just a matter of following the path and knowing the next step that will become apparent as you follow these principles. So know that there is a path, there is a way, and you too can create the impossible.